Hey guys, welcome back to another diecast review. Today we are looking at the Spark Models 1/18 scale 2013 Audi R18 E-tron Quattro, which finished third at the 24-hour Le Mans. Those that follow endurance racing know just how dominant Audi was, particularly at Le Mans, whereas no matter who the competition was, they always seemed to find a significant advantage over their competitors. Now, the 2013 car did not change all that much aerodynamically compared to the 2012 or even 2011 versions, but the big change was the addition of the hybrid system. You can see that is signified with the HY logos here, and there's also one on the inside right here. The 500 kilojoule system gave just under 200 horsepower driven to the front wheels only. Now, this package proved to be extremely potent, as not only did the sister R18 win Le Mans, Audi crushed the WEC Championship, winning 6 of 8 races. Now, as good as the R18 was, this would be the last year it won the championship until Audi pulled out at the end of 2016. So let's take a closer look at the car itself. Now, one thing I really like is that the car comes on this base right here. And if I can tip this up for you guys, you can see that it has some information on the car, that it finished third at the 2013 Le Mans, and it shows you the driver lineup. So now, having the car attached to the base does prevent you from looking underneath the car, and typically I do like to see the underside of a car because so much downforce is derived from the floor of a vehicle, and this does restrict that view. But I did notice that you can get a bit of a look. Let's see if I can get this zoomed in right by looking through the diffuser, and from what I can see, there's these huge tunnels right there for an otherwise relatively flat floor. Since we're at the back of the car, I can show you that it has a couple of things like this, the tow hook right here. You can see the gurney flap. You can see the inner, like the louvers and whatnot to extract the air. These end plates right here, I believe that is one thing that is different compared to the 2012 car. So one thing I typically like to see on a multi-element wing is a slot gap right there, and this car does not have one. It's just a solid piece, but it does have the devices right here to keep the wing in place. Moving to the side of the vehicle, you really start to appreciate how much work and development Audi put into the aerodynamics just to get the efficiency of the air to flow not just over the body, but through it. So you can see, how the air is going to flow across the top. This car, I believe, used an exhaust blown diffuser, which is why you're not going to see any exhaust pipes on the top or even the side. But you can see here, the air is going to channel through down in here and then move through these, gills, these louvers on the side that Spark Models did a great job on. You can see just how thin that is, right? So, and sturdy too. They're not going to bend and break on you. But and you won't be able to see it, but if you did look through here at the right angle, you can see the suspension going through there, but otherwise that's going to be pretty much your only view of that. From the front, again, it just kind of gives you an idea of how the air flows through. So like so, and you get a good shot at those giant headlights, which are needed in the dark at Le Mans. Big dive planes. These things are huge, actually. So, yeah, so paint job and all that stuff is looking good. As you would expect from a model of this kind of quality. Being a closed cockpit car doesn't give much visibility to the driver's seat, and of course there's no removable panels, so you can't see the engine either. But there is a fully detailed interior, and what I think is really cool is that the windscreen and the side windows, they appear blacked out because of the tint. But if you take a flashlight and shine into that, you can see all those details. Some of the other finer details, like this very delicate windshield wiper, some of the little decals on here, and the flawless chrome finish on the top, these are what kind of bring some of the value to this model. So as usual, I will have some pictures on my Instagram account, and so you check that out if you so choose. But with that, please hit the like button, subscribe if you can, and thanks for watching.